Shalom fam, this is Or Ebri with the Living Word Initiative, author, investor, and consultant. Today I want to come to you with a quick video in regards to your reticular activating system. I'm here with the little one. We're outside getting her some sunlight. Tomorrow she'll be a month old. As you can see, she loves to do her own thing, wake up when she wants to wake up. So we're just outside right now getting some rest, getting some sunlight. So today's video is on the reticular activating system. So the reticular activating system is basically a bunch of nerves that are in your brain that filters out all of your unnecessary information that comes into you, and it only presents to you the important information that pertains to whatever you have going on, either in that moment or overall in your life. Now, with this part of the brain, first off, your body is a sensory object. So there are millions of pieces of information and senses that come in every second. Hundreds of thousands every second. Whether it be the sun, the temperature of the sun on your skin, whether it may be a bug on your skin, whether it is the sounds that are around you, anything that it is, your mind is bringing it in. But your reticular activating system is filtering out all of those things. This is basically the system that gives you the focus that you need. So for instance, when you're in a crowd of individuals and there's 1,000 individuals talking, but you can hear someone call your name. That's where that comes from. So the reason why this is important is because this tiny part of your brain that has all of these neurons and all of these sensor filters are the closest thing that we know to what is called the law of attraction. So with this, just like the law of attraction, you attract to you whatever it is that you place your focus on. So the reason why this ties to the law of attraction is because this is the thing that says, let's just say you're saying, oh, I'm looking for a red car. And then all of a sudden you see red cars everywhere. Or, hey, I want, a green house. And then all of a sudden you start seeing green houses everywhere. This is the part of the brain that lets only the information through that you deem to be important at that time. Now, there are certain types of information that always seems to get through the gates of the reticular activating system. But once again, it is based off of what you deem is important. Another thing that the reticular activating system does is it bases your reality off of your beliefs and your subconscious. So whatever your mind is programmed to believe, that's what's going to always come in. So this part of your brain basically reinforces what it is that you already believe. Hold your neck up, kid. It reinforces what you already believe. It reinforces your thought process. It reinforces how you view the world. It's only going to pump information through to you that reinforces your thought process. It's okay. It's okay. So with that being said, if you want to be successful at something, you have to start focusing in on that. So if you're like, oh man, and hey, I want to learn a new skill set. Well, what's going to happen is this part of your brain is going to start bringing in information, and it's going to filter you all of the things that'll help you learn a new skill set. If you want to make more money and you're consciously focused on this, it's going to filter in all of the information that comes through and pump to your conscious ways for you to make money. So this is, once you get a control of this, and once you correlate this part of your brain, the reticular activating system, to your conscious, you basically become a dangerous individual, because now you're purposefully focused on certain things and only allowing specific things into your mind and into your world around you, and that's what is giving you the results that you're looking for. So that's how you start to build success. That's how you start to find the things in which you're looking for in order to move up to the next level, because now you're consciously and subconsciously focused in on specific items, and you're not doing it on accident. You're not doing it, it's not based off of default, it's based off of what you actively are searching for. That's the key to becoming successful, being intentional about all of your actions. And when your brain is functioning with the same intentions that your body is, and that, you know, your mind, your subconscious, your ego, and they're all working in one unison for the greater good of you being the highest version of your authentic self, then you will become an unstoppable individual. Something else that I'm, that I've studied and I actually started studying this morning, as I started looking more into the reticular activating system. I know there was something that a government program that they were doing back in the 90s, 80s, 70s, and it was related to ESP, and how the government were using individuals who knew how to control their ESP powers to basically spy on other governments from long distance. So they could be right here in America and do things or see things in other countries. This is not a theory. This is not a conspiracy. This is a fact. There are declassified government documents that support what the government was doing. There are individuals who actually were doing this for the government who have done interviews on these things. So ESP is not something that's far-fetched. It's not a myth. It's not movies. It's not fake. These are things that are real. So as I started tying these things together, I'm like, well, I don't know how they did it because I haven't researched how they did it. But just tying this information with your reticular activating system is like, okay, well, if your mind takes in every single thing that remember, we're all connected. Another universal law outside of the law of attraction is the law of divine oneness. We are all connected to everything around us in the world. So if your reticular activating system is in charge of filtering out only the things that you need in your expected here and now, well, then that means you have to be able to train it to tap into things that's outside of your here and now realm in order to see things beyond. So that's, my next study that I really want to get into. Seems like something that I would be interested in. Seems like something that I would love to share with you all. If you all have anything else you would like for me to share, feel free to leave it down in the comments or in the boxes or below. See, it's a lot of mosquitoes out here. I'm doing a lot of swatting away. So me and her gonna have to go back in the house. I don't want her to get bit up. But until then, I'll say peace and shalom, and you all have a beautiful day.